T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast. T&D Sports Video Productions presents the Orlin Cohen Friday Night Lights High School Football Game of the Week. Today it's the Bulls of Smithtown West High School hosting the Clippers of Bellport High. Hi everyone, and welcome to Smithtown West High School here in Smithtown. Mike Trez on hand, along with Nick Schroeder to bring you all the action. And Nick, we talk about Bellport. It's a tradition that's been around a long time. They really want to ram the ball down your throat.
Yeah, they're very happy with running the ball. They usually have a great offensive line, and this year is no difference. They're the defending Division II champions from last year, and they're probably as strong as they were this year as they were last.
And that running attack starts with a really good running quarterback, Justin Miles, and it continues with a terrific running back, Dante Phillips.
Yeah, Dante Phillips has 9 touchdowns this year and 768 yards rushing. It's conceivable that if he has a good night tonight, he'll increase that. They are automatically in the playoffs already, so he'll have an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards, in my opinion.
A lot of great contrast in this game. Bellport wants to ram it down your throat. Smithtown wants to air it out down the field. And they've got the team to be able to do that, both at quarterback and at receiver.
Yeah, and the two Jacks are really the people, but they're the type of team that really does run the ball a little bit, but their reason for running the ball is to get it to people quickly out of the backfield. They can go down the field with their two great receivers, Jack Mallory and Jack LaPrairie.
Yeah, you know what they say, Nick? Pair of jacks are better to open. Well, Smithtown has those pair of jacks, and they want to open up this running game here this evening.
Yeah, and they have an outstanding quarterback in Stahl, who's one of the top quarterbacks in Suffolk County, and here's our national anthem.
Terrific rendition of the national anthem by the Smithtown Band, located in the end zone to our right, which will be the south side of the field. Nice job by them. Just about set for the opening kickoff from here at Smithtown West. Mike Trez on hand to bring you all the action, along with former coach and athletic director Nick Schroeder.
Yep, this should be an outstanding game tonight. Let's watch what those offensive linemen from Bellport can do, because if they're anything like they have been in the past and like they were last year, they really control that line of scrimmage. They want to run with the ball as much as they possibly can and get their outstanding two backs into open space.
Let's zero in on our coaching matchup for just a moment, Nick. For Bellport, it's Jamie Fabian. And for Smithtown West, their interim head coach is Coach Craig Perino.
That's Craig Perino has taken over as an interim coach. In fact, the real coach, the coach who's been here in the past, had a medical situation this year and took the year off. And there he is. There they are together. Craig Perino is the gentleman in gray, and Ronnie Muscarella is the head coach. And he has really put everything into Craig's hands this year, and he's done a great job. And he has a great staff. A lot of families here. We'll talk about it as the game goes on.
Senior night ceremony here in Smithtown before the game. All the seniors, players were introduced with their families. Very nice moment. All the senior cheerleaders introduced. We've got to give all those kids their due. They work hard, as do the band kids, the cheerleaders, the pep band, everybody associated with the school.
And at halftime, you'll see our kick line here, the Whisperettes, who are really outstanding. It'll be a great halftime. At halftime, I have Dave Miller coming up into the booth. He's the president of the Booster Club here in Smithtown, who does so much for our athletic program. Dave is also a 500-win softball coach and in our Hall of Fame.
So we'll be looking forward to that. We'll step away and be back with the opening kickoff right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
Delanto throws end zone, Fountain, touchdown! What did we tell you? They're after him, and they sack him. And that hands off, Leskowitz, touchdown! Lanto looking to throw. Touchdown, Massapequa! It's Nugent. Hughes throwing end zone. Touchdown, Patchogue, Medford. Sullivan, he's picked off at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! There you take a look at the Bellport Clippers sideline, Nick, as they get ready for opening kickoff here.
I would not be surprised if Smithtown does not kick it deep to their speed guys and tries to not onside kick it, but keep it on the ground and have somebody else try to return the ball than their big play guys.
Smithtown did win the opening coin toss. They have elected to defer until the second half. So it'll be Bellport receiving. To kick off for Smithtown West is number 31, Landon Schneider.
I saw Landon warming up before the game. He did a great job kicking some field goals and extra points. But when he went to kickoff, they were working on the short, bouncing type of kick. So I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go deep to these speed guys.
Smithtown in the blue. Bellport in the white with the red pants. It's a short kickoff. It's handled by one of the up men. And Bellport's going to have really good field position starting the opening drive at the 45.
Yeah, real good field position, and you know they want to run that ball as best they can. They want to try to get the ball to Dante Phillips as much as they possibly can. Let's watch a lot can be told early in the game by watching the offensive line versus the defensive line. Let's see who gets movement here, who's able to really hang in there and play defense, or the size of that Bellport line. The center
First and 10 from the 45. Miles at quarterback. Two backs in the backfield with him. Miles is ready to throw. On first down, he overthrows his receiver. He's looking for Jesse Barnes on that play.
Yeah, Miles threw the ball way. I think that was just a message to say we can throw the ball. So let's see what they do. Joe Sip's son is the center. Joe Sip was a long-time Hall of Fame coach from Bellport, and his son, not his son, but his grandson is the center.
Justin Miles, as I mentioned, is the quarterback for Bellport. Takes it on second down, hands off left side. It is Phillips. Phillips is near the sideline and near a first down for Bellport.
Yeah, Phillips did a nice job following his blockers. Got the first down. There he goes. Good job. People downfield blocking. LaPrairie's taken out. He makes the play, but he had to come off a block to do it.
So pickup of 11 on that play. It'll be 1st and 10. Now from the Smithtown West 44-yard line. Miles has 2 in the backfield with it. Miles pitches it last minute.
Nice
Phillips.
job. Showed a
Short
little
gain on that play.
Showed a little misdirection. Let's see that one again. Okay.
Pickup of 2 on that last play. Little run pass option for Bellport on that play, Nick.
A little misdirection too, putting one of their players in motion and then running the option.
Handoff this time comes right side. Nice gain on the play. It is Justin Hunt with the carry. Jason Hunt, I should say.
Yeah, Jason Hunt is an outstanding football player. If you think he's good on offense, wait till you see him on defense. He's just an all-around good football player.
Hunt picks up the first down. And quickly, Bellport is down to the Smithtown 30. 10:52 left in the opening quarter. Bellport in the white moves left to right. Here's Phillips.
Right now, that offensive line is coming off the ball and beating the people up front, and that's what it's all about. That's going to be very tough for Smithtown to handle this running attack right now.
Phillips picks up 5 on that last gain. He's down to the 25 with a 2nd and 5. 10:15 left in the first. Bellport on the opening drive. Miles with 2 receivers near side. Looks to throw left. He has a completion. And they pick up the first down. Again, it's Hunt on the reception.
Hunt is an outstanding football player. And speaking with Jamie Fabian, he told me that just follow Hunt all night long, and they'll go to him. They'll have him as a lead blocker. They'll hand the ball off to him, and then he said he's even better on defense. Simple pass to the flat.
1st and 10 from the 14. Little mix-up. Miles keeps it himself, and he's tackled behind the line. Nice play that time by Dylan Phillips.
Tim Vanderbrink made the tackle. This is his first game back. He's been out a couple of weeks. Tim Vanderbrink, follow him defensively, and you'll find that he's an outstanding linebacker. Vanderbrink has been the star of that defense.
2nd and 13 from the 16. Play goes up the middle. Nice gain out near the first down marker.
That offensive line is really doing a great job coming off. If we get an opportunity down the road to take a look at how good that offensive line really is.
They needed 13, they got 10.
Let's watch the offensive line. That usually tells the story. They're on people. They're going up to the next level. Great job, offensive line by Bellport.
3rd and 3 from the 8. Miles, 2 in the backfield with him. Hands off to the second guy. It's Phillips. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bellport. An 8-yard touchdown carry by number 10, Dante Phillips.
So Phillips, Nick, we highlighted him in our opening, and he hits pay dirt on the opening drive.
Yeah, he's really got the ability to follow people and yet get into the end zone. Let's watch again. The offensive line, a little trap action.
Phillips gets in untouched to put Bellport up 6-0.
Bellport has been famous for going for 2 for a lot of years. There they come again. It's the old Joe Sip. We're going to get 2 as many times as we can.
And Hunt is in the backfield. Let's look for him. Miles to Hunt for the 2-point conversion.
Conversion is good on the pass from Justin Miles to number 35, Jason Hunt.
So quickly up, Bellport up 8-0. 8:15 left. We'll step away and be back with more action right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Okay, let's take a look at that extra point. And watch Hunt. Goes like he's going to block, but then slips off. Very tough to cover. You're down there trying to stop the run, and Hunt is an outstanding football player. They use him for a lot of things so far.
Yeah, and you mentioned it before, Nick. Coach Fabian on the phone said they were going to do whatever they could to try to get him the ball at the receiver spot, out of the backfield, or whatever way they could.
Yeah, and he also said he's probably his best defensive player, too. So he's a good football player.
We're going to get a chance to see that in just a moment or two. It's Romero to kick off, sends it deep. Ball is taken at about the 15. One move to the left, and the returner is tackled.
That's Jack Mallory returning it. He's returned a couple of touchdowns off kickoffs in his career here. Last year, Jack hurt himself in the first game of the season after he had returned one for a touchdown and missed the entire season. This year as a junior, he's back there playing both ways.
Trayvon Holland with the special teams tackle for Bellport. So Smithtown West will start 1st and 10 from their own 24. As we mentioned, it's Braden Stahl, their quarterback. He's got the 2 jacks at quarterback. As a matter of fact, he's got 4 wide receivers in the game. 5 wide receivers in the game right at the moment. Empty backfield. Here's Stahl. Gets it off over the middle. Short completion. Broken tackle. And the play goes to Tim Vanderbrink.
Great job, Vanderbrink, in his first game back. Nice crossing pattern underneath. He beats the first tackler and gets himself a first down, I believe. No, it's 2nd and 1.
Pickup of 9 on the play, now at the 33-yard line. Stahl again with 5 wideouts. Empty backfield. Here's Stahl, throws it right side. He's got Mallory, and Mallory is brought down short of first down yardage.
Great job defensively. Let's take a look at that. You know, they'll let you catch it underneath, and then they're going to swarm to the ball. Let's watch what happens here. There's Mallory open, but not for long. Great job defensively. Catch it in front of him and make the tackle.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. LaPrairie is the receiver to the near sideline.
LaPrairie has drawn about 2.5 defenders to him for the second half of the season.
Pass is batted down. Vanderbrink gets it and gets the first down.
Great job. Vanderbrink is back for his first time. He's been out for a couple of weeks, and he's done a great job. Let's watch him coming out of the backfield. Oh, he just stops. It's just a stop pattern.
One of the D linemen got a piece of that. I think it might have been Hunt, Nick.
Might have been, yeah.
1st and 10 for Smithtown West. They're in the blue uniforms. They move right to left. Braden Stahl, the junior at quarterback, drops back, throws deep. He's got LaPrairie. He's at the 20 with a first down.
Great job. Great job by LaPrairie going to the football. Let's see if we could get a look at that one again. Great play like that. No, they're in an empty set, meaning there's 5 receivers. LaPrairie has to be covered by a man. There he is. They can't double up on LaPrairie tonight because they're using 5 receivers. Great play by Stahl. Great throw to LaPrairie.
Gain of 41 on the play. 1st and 10 now at the Bellport 21. There you take a look at Stahl. Stahl on the roll to his right, throws right, looking deep. Incomplete. He was looking for Mallory.
Looking for Mallory in the corner. Good effort by Mallory. Ball is just a little bit too far. Stahl can really throw the ball. They're not getting a pass rush because they're playing empty backfield. So therefore, one of the people who normally would play in that front has to go out and cover a receiver.
2nd and 10 now from the 21. Stahl with almost 1,900 yards passing coming into this game. Looks over the middle, throws, completes, and the ball is dropped. Good coverage on that play by Caleb White, number 3 in white.
Let's watch Caleb White react to the ball. Vanderbrink is covered by Caleb White. He did a great job.
Back-to-back incompletions brings up a 3rd and 10. Still from the 21-yard line. Stahl, they're after him. He unloads. End zone. Touchdown! It's LaPrairie.
.21 yards. All right, let's watch this. LaPrairie's going to run an out. Good job, good move. Turned around the defensive back, makes a great catch, gets both feet in the end zone.
Schneider for the extra point. Extra point is up and good. Bellport leads 8-7. You saw a couple of the Bellport defenders trying to say that LaPrairie was out of bounds when he caught that ball.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Let's really see if he was or not. They're going to kick the extra point first.
It was close. We're not going to get another look at it right now, but it was close. He just toe-tapped and was able to get those feet inbounds. 2 guys covering him on the play.
He's a good receiver. He's a really good one, but very interesting that they're using 5 wideouts, which means that somebody from that defensive front, a linebacker, has to go out and cover a pretty dangerous receiver. And so they've done a great job, great game plan.
Kicking off for the Bulls, number 21.
So here we go. We're going to kick off. We're going to have the run against the team that just scored on the pass.
Yeah, let me correct myself. I said it was Schneider on the kickoff the first time. It wasn't. Instead, it's number 21, Dan Akalagi, who once again will kick off. Again, they try that short kick, onside kick, and again, Bellport handles it cleanly.
They handle it cleanly, but they fear that if they kick it deep, they have enough talent, Bellport, to return it the distance. And they have had some special team touchdowns this year. So great game plan. Even though they're getting the ball at about midfield, they're not having a touchdown run back against them. And now they get to play defense.
So Smithtown, or I should say Bellport, will start in about the same spot, this time at the 43-yard line with the 1st and 10. Miles has Phillips with him. Miles is going to fire downfield, and that pass is broken up. Good defense that time by Carmelo Pace.
Actually, that was Mallory back there. Let's watch. Mallory does a good job keeping him in front of him, reacts to the ball. Very good job defensively.
Incompletion brings up 2nd and 10 from the 43. Two runners in the backfield. It's Hunt, left side, and nice tackle by Vanderbrink.
Vanderbrink is a good football player. They really missed him. He's back in there. He's the spirit of this team. Let's watch him. He's made a catch on offense so far, and there he is. Great job from an outside linebacker type position.
So pickup of just a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 from the 44. Miles has Phillips on his right, Hunt to his left. And he's going to throw. Now he decides to scramble out of the pocket, picks up the 1st down and more, fumbles the ball, and gets it back.
Real good job, real good movement in the pocket. Let's take a look at this. He's caught up. It was going to be some type of sprint out thing. There he goes. He's going to try to get as much as he can. They miss a tackle. They miss a 2nd tackle. And Vanderbrink almost comes up with the fumble but doesn't. So Bellport maintains possession, and they're in good field position again.
1st and 10 Bellport from the Smithtown West 45. Handoff is to Phillips. Short gain, spinorama, and he's brought down.
Vanderbrink is all over the place.
Vanderbrink with a couple receptions and now a couple tackles. Gain of just 2 on that last play, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line. We're down to 3:45 left in the 1st. Miles, handoff on the end around. This play goes to Barnes, and Barnes out near the 1st down.
Nice play. Good offensive line. They're doing some things other than just going straight ahead.
Vanderbrink again with the tackle for the Bulls. 3rd and 3 from the 38. 3 minutes left in the 1st. Bellport with the ball and the 8-7 lead. Here's Phillips. Left side, he's close. And I think that 2nd effort got him the 1st down.
It did, yep. He did not stop. He was starting to go down, picked up the extra yard. Bellport's running game against Smithtown West's passing game. That's what we said at the beginning of the show, and I really believe that that's what it's going to be all night long.
First and 10 now from the 34-yard line. Miles again with two backs. Good patient running and nice defense that time. They've got him bottled up.
Let's watch this. Great job by Vanderbrink again, because he takes that guy on. Okay, he has to cut inside, and somebody fills and makes the tackle. Even though Vanderbrink was not making the tackle, he squeezed the play down, made sure he ran inside, and one of the linebackers came over and got him.
All that for just 2 yards, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 32.
I'm really impressed with Vanderbrink, getting to see him right up close.
Miles keeps it up the middle, close to the first down, but going to be stopped short.
Good job. If I'm Bellport, I am not going outside the Vanderbrink side. He makes plays over there, and I think they're better off going away from him.
Actually, shorter gain than I thought on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 29. Approaching the 1 minute to play mark in the opening quarter of play. Bellport looking to strike again. 3rd and 5. Miles to throw. Looking end zone. Touchdown, Phillips! What a nice throw that time by Justin Miles.
Here it comes. Simple coverage, no help. Isolated on number 23 and a touchdown. Throwing the ball for Bellport.
Bellport now up 14-7. Looking to tack on a 2-point conversion. Let's see what they come up with here. Hunt is in the slot. Instead, it's Phillips the other way, and he's in for the 2-pointer.
Carry by Dante Phillips. 51.8 seconds left, and the Clippers lead 16-7.
Great job, bounces outside, nobody there. So Bellport going for 2. That's the history of Bellport. They go for 2 as many times as they possibly can, and sometimes that makes the difference in games.
We'll take a quick break and be back with more right after this.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports.
Back of the Cage Invitational is sponsored by College Bound Laxers, which is featuring 11-plus Division I college coaches as the top 50 out of the 150 top sophomores from Long Island and throughout the Northeast battle on December 3rd at Stony Brook with national media coverage from backofthecage.com and top lax recruits and live video coverage from T&D Sports Video. We cannot wait to be a part of this event. So Smithtown now back on the offense, trailing 16-7.
Again, no backs.
44 seconds left in the first. Stahl will go back to work now. He's looking right side. His pass is batted down.
Great job. Good job by the Bellport defensive lineman. I didn't get that name, but he gets his hands up in the air. And that's, if you can't make a sack, get your hand up in the air and knock the ball down if you have that opportunity. If not, the quarterback still has to change his throw. He has to throw it over the top then, and it's slower.
Put your hand in the air like you don't care, as they say in that song.
Right.
Right, Nick? 2nd and 10 from the 24. Here's Stahl. Short completion of Vanderbrink. Vanderbrink is quickly stopped.
Vanderbrink is kind of their underneath receiver.
Caleb White with the stop.
Vanderbrink finds a hole in the defense and comes up with the reception.
Down to 10 seconds. Smithtown may just let it run down. They will, and that's the quarter. We'll step away with Bellport on top of Smithtown West 16-7.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Delanto throws end zone, Fountain, touchdown!
What did we tell you?
They're after him, and they sack him. And that hands off, Leskowitz, touchdown! Lanto looking to throw. Touchdown, Massapequa! It's Nugent. Hughes throwing end zone. Touchdown, Patchogue, Medford. Sullivan, he's picked off at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They get a nice shot of the Smithtown West cheerleading squad here in Smithtown on senior night. Doing a great job, these young ladies. Trying to get this big crowd here pumped up.
Here we are. It's 3rd down and 2. Two backs now in the backfield.
3rd and 6 from the 29 to start the second quarter. That pass is batted down.
Again,
so now they're starting to get some heat on Stahl.
Let's watch. Hands up, hands up. A lot of people just keep running at the quarterback, but if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up in the air. Nice
Jason
job.
Hunt again.
Yep, they are a well-coached team. Jason Hunt is one heck of a football player, as their coach told us yesterday.
So now Stahl is going to have to kick it away on 4th and 6 from his own 29. Actually, it's Vanderbrink to punt. Handled at the 40. And Hunt falls down as he catches it.
Interesting style of punting, almost like a Australian type kicker from Aussie football. Watch, he steps to the side. It's good. Somebody better block that in the guy.
Yeah, by stepping to the side, he almost stepped into the guy who was
That's
trying
right.
to block the punt.
You usually have to slide your protection that way so that somebody doesn't come.
In either case, Bellport back on the offense. They lead 16-7. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 39 with Miles at quarterback. Phillips behind them. Handoff goes to Phillips. Looking for room up the middle. Finds a little bit and has a gain of 7 or 8.
Again, offensive line. Watch the offensive line. Watch what they do. That's 7 or 8. Everyone thinks it's the running back. Let's watch this offensive line. They won every battle up there.
So it was a gain of 7 on that play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 3 from the 46. Throw right side.
He caught it
He's got
on
a
his knees.
completion. They've got a 1st down, but the stop is made quickly by Brian Hope. First and 10 from just about midfield for Bellport. They're in the white. They move right to left here in the 2nd. They've got the 16-7 lead. Here's Miles. Miles stops and cuts, breaks a tackle, and has a nice gain.
Sometimes as a runner, you want to get to that sideline and not cut back into the big boys. I always used to tell my players, you cut back in where the good players are, or you run out of bounds where the cheerleaders are. And you're always better off getting away from the interior part of that defense.
Dylan Phillips made that last tackle for Smithtown West. After a gain of 4, it'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Now from the 45-yard line. Bellport with these slow, deliberate drives. Almost draws him off sides. Here's a handoff to Phillips. Phillips breaks one tackle along the sideline and finally stopped by La Prairie.
Again, let's watch. He bounces to the outside instead of taking somebody on. Let's watch. Here we go. This is just what we talked about before. Get outside. Get away from them big boys. Okay?
First and 10 now from the 32. This time it's Hunt. Right side, Hunt. Whoa, just brought down by the ankles. Nice tackle by Fitzsimmons.
Great job by Fitzsimmons, who's the free safety coming over. He's had a great year.
Hunt gets up a little gimpy, but if Fitzsimmons had not saved the day, I think Hunt was off to the races.
Sure was. Fitzsimmons with a great play.
In either case, it's a 1st and 10 now from the 18-yard line. Here's Phillips up the middle.
Again, the offensive line is just winning these battles. Let's watch it again. Watch these offensive linemen. They're doing a terrific job coming off the ball.
Hope makes the tackle.
You know what they really do well, Mike, is they'll block, and then if it's a double team and one person can come off and get the next level, that's what they're doing. They're blocking level to level.
2nd and 3. Now from the 11. Here's Phillips. This time Hope grabs him, but he picks up the 1st down.
Clipper carry by number 10, Dante Phillips. Tackle by number 71, that's Mike Toplansky, and number 22, Ryan Hope.
42.
Ball going down.
Phillips, his coach, called him a workhorse, and that's what he's been so far here this evening. 4-year varsity player. First and goal now from the 7. Low snap. And Smithtown West falls on it. Recovered by Dylan Phillips.
Dylan Phillips coming across the line of scrimmage. A mess up in the backfield. Can't run without the football. Ball was bounced. That was a snap. That was bad. And Smithtown catches a break here.
There you see Dylan Phillips. Might have come up a little gimpy on that play, but it's worth it to get the ball back for his team.
Third down for the Clippers.
Oh, I thought he recovered the fumble. They say no.
Pass left side. Complete to Phillips, and he's stopped by LaPrairie.
LaPrairie's an outstanding defensive back. Watch him break to make the play. Here he comes. Good job. Good job.
I'm still a little confused, Nick. What
So was
happened
I.
on that play that Smithtown
I guess
West
they
did not
declared
get the ball?
I guess they declared that he didn't get it and he was down.
Third and goal from the 8. And this time they've got him behind the line. Good play by Dylan Phillips.
Dylan Phillips, 2 good plays so far in there. Let's watch. Dylan's playing the linebacker position. Here he comes. Nobody blocks him. Nobody touches him.
It's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 11.
And you know they're going to go for it.
Neither this Bellport team nor Bellport teams of the past known for their kicking game. So as you mentioned, Nick, they are going to go for it. Here's Miles looking end zone. Throwing left side. He overthrows. And it's Fitzsimmons on the coverage.
Great job by Fitzsimmons. Good job. He's an outstanding free safety. He covers a lot of room. This time I think he might be matched up, though. No, he's coming over. There he reads the play. He's there.
So the Bulls will take over.
Now, the Bulls have gone to having one back in the backfield. Jason Antunes.
Antunes at running back, along with Stahl.
There's Mallory.
There's Mallory right side. Short gain. And
Again,
he's quickly stopped by
does a
Taylor
great-
White and others.
Great job making the catch. Great job making the catch, but don't go in there with the big boys. Get out here. Get out towards the sideline. There's a lot of people inside.
Pickup of just 3 on that play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Antunes still in the backfield, along with Stahl. Stahl chased and sacked. There's Hunt.
As Jamie Fabian told us, watch Hunt. That'll tell you what's going on the field.
The ball goes back to about the 2-yard line.
You know, Mike, sometimes it's best to just throw the ball away. A lot of people don't understand that when they're in high school, not even college. But you watch the pros play, and if they're not gonna take a sack. They're gonna throw it away.
3rd and 19. Stahl's going to have to watch himself. He's taking the shotgun out of the end zone. Throws right side. Has a completion to Briffa, and Briffa has some yardage, but not enough for a first down.
Justin Miles on the tackle.
Nick Briffa, a junior wide receiver.
Ball goes out to about the 12 or 13 yard line. 11-yard gain. It'll be fourth down and about 9.
4th and 9 from the 12.
Let's watch this punt because they came very close to blocking it before.
It's Vanderbrink to kick it away. High snap. Rugby style kick. Gets it away. And it's handled cleanly by Miles. How many teams, Nick, have their quarterback back there returning kicks and punts?
He's a great all-around player. Last year he was a running back. He was converted to quarterback this year, but he refuses to come off the field sometimes. And he's also probably one of the better special teams guys. So when you think of a quarterback at Bellport, you think of somebody who can run back kicks, who could do a lot of things. So we've got a great offensive line here. Let's see what they'll do.
1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Phillips. Phillips breaks a tackle. Heading for the sideline, and they corral him, and they get him out of bounds.
Nice run, bounces it to the outside. Great job.
Almost a horse collar there, too.
Yeah, almost a face mask or a horse collar, one or the other.
First and 10, Bellport from the Smithtown West 28-yard line. Down to 3.5 left to play before halftime. Here's a sweep again. Right side. Nicely done. And it is Barnes on the carry.
Kevin Barnes. They do a nice job here, but Smithtown has nobody setting the edge. He gets blocked right there. Second man over, misses the tackle. And they don't set the edge. If you're gonna play to the outside, set that edge. That last defensive lineman or outside linebacker has got to set the edge so that running back cuts inside.
Second or third time they've run that play with Barnes. Brings up a 1st and 10 from the 17. Here's Phillips. Gets spun around and knocked down. It is Hope again on the tackle.
$2:50 left in the half. Again, so much of football are the people up front.
2nd and 4 now from the 11. Phillips, nice move at the line, nice cut, and good gain.
Here we go again. They're winning the battles, winning those battles up front.
They love that left side behind Brigadier and Rodriguez, left tackle and left guard.
Yeah, Brigadier and Rodriguez, both captains. As offensive linemen, they're both captains. They're veterans. They've been in the program since probably 9th grade, and they can block.
1st and goal from the 6. Here's Phillips, right up to teeth, and into the end zone. And a flag down on the play.
Let's see what the flag is.
On the carry by number 10, Dante Phillips. There is a flag on the field.
We neglected to mention the officials at the outset. Mike Stein, Steve Wilson, Tom Pesci, Peter Scioto, and Mike Dunn. Mike Stein is our lead official. Let's see what he has to say.
turn it down.
Penalties on Smithtown West. Personal foul for face masking, 15. Penalties obviously going to be declined and assessed on the opening kickoff,
Correct.
Nick?
Yes. Here they come for the
Penalty will be declined. Assessed on the kickoff.
that touchdown was Phillips.
Correct. Now Bellport starting to open up a bit of a bulge. They'll go for 2. And he stopped short. Nice D up front that time. One of the guys in there on the tackle, Mike Toplansky, number 71.
Mike Toplansky is a senior. Good lineman, has worked hard in the program his whole time. Nice job. Very nice job there. They attacked. That time you didn't see the Bellport line all moving out. Nice play.
Phil Renaris, number 42. You see him there on your screen. He was in there on the play. As
Yes,
you
he
hear
was.
Timmy Trumpet in the background. You're going to feel like you're out at City Field, Nick.
Timmy Trumpet.
Yes, sir. It's a thing. It's a thing. So Bellport did not get the 2-point conversion. The score remains 22-7. Bellport over Smithtown West with just 1:55 left in the second quarter, along with former head coach and athletic director Nick Schroeder, Mike Trezor on hand to bring you all the action.
This will be interesting. 1:55 left. It just seems the physicality of Bellport might be a little too much. They have speed in the backfield. They've got blockers up front. They've got kids who can catch the ball as well. And they've done a real good job in the first half. This game is far from over, though. Remember that Smithtown West will get the ball first in the second half.
Romero to kick off. Kicks it away deep. Handled by one of the up men.
Mallory
nearing the sideline, and he's out close to the 35.
Good return by Mallory.
So interesting to see what they'll do here for the last 1:48 of the half, Nick. Do you think they're going to play it a little conservative, or do you think they'll really try to open it up and get on the board again before halftime?
I think with getting the ball first next time, I don't think they're going to change, because here's 5 receivers again. That means only the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's certainly not their running game.
Stall.
Nice screen.
Nice little lollipop to Vanderbrink. Vanderbrink has it out to the 45.
Let's take a look at that if we can. Take a look at this. A nice little slip screen here. Lyman are out in front. Vanderbrink makes the catch. And it'll be 1 yard to go for a first down. Another one to Mallory.
Mallory has the first down. Caleb White knocks him down. First and 10. Now at the 42. We're down to 1:15 left before halftime. We've got a timeout. We're going to step away and be back with more right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Down to 1:14 left before halftime. Smithtown West has the ball. They trail 22-7 on their senior night against Bellport. Mike Trez on hand along with Nick Schroeder to bring you all the action. And Nick, Smithtown West wants to score here, but they want to leave Bellport no time on the clock.
Correct. But they do want to score because they'll get the ball first. Should they score, this would be a real plus for them. They can get right back in the game in the second half.
5 receivers. It's Briffa to the near sideline. Mallory inside of him. Stahl over the middle. Vanderbrink. He's inside the 10. Or actually down near the 10.
Great throw with somebody breathing down his neck. Great throw. Here it goes. Let's watch it. This guy's breathing down. Good job offensively by the offensive lineman, number 51. Vanderbrink is a heck of a player. He's really been missed.
1st and 10 from the 13. Stahl looking end zone. It's picked off. Phillips with the interception.
Stahl is intercepted.
Let's watch what's going on.
Intended for the Prairie.
It's intended for the Prairie. The ball just a little underthrown. A good defensive play. Now they're going to get the ball with 58.5.
Dante Phillips has had a terrific night so far running the ball, and now a big pick inside of a minute to go before halftime.
Yeah, here it comes. I'll tell you, not a great pattern that time by La Prairie. He should have driven him a little bit to the inside. He just sat back behind there and made that play.
1st and 10, Bellport from their own 20. Just inside a minute to go before halftime. Miles takes the snap, decides to keep it himself. Down the right sideline. Nice game.
Miles out of bounds. First down yardage on the play. Ball goes to about the 39.
51.
Pickup of 19 on that play.
19-yard gain and a first down.
Bellport looks like they've got a passing setup on the field. Miles will throw to Hunt. He's got a completion. They've got him by the ankles. It's Vanderbrink on the stop.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Vanderbrink makes a heck of a play.
He's made plays all night.
And here we come. Screen. Good job by Vanderbrink. Realizes it's a screen. There's a lineman in front of him. Gets off the lineman, makes the tackle. Great play. That's a great defensive play.
Phillips comes over and helps him out at the end of that play. Now we've got a timeout. Gives us time to remind you that Back of the Cage Invitational is sponsored by College Bound Laxers, which is featuring 11-plus Division I college coaches as the top 50 out of the 150 sophomores from Long Island and throughout the Northeast. Battle it out on December 3rd at Stony Brook University with national media coverage from backofthecage.com and top lax recruits and live video coverage from T&D Sports Video. We cannot wait to be a part of this. 2nd and 9 from the 40. Down to 41 seconds left in the second. Miles looking over the middle. He heaves it, and he's almost picked off. Good coverage that time. I believe it was Pace.
It was Pace, yep. Good play. Let's watch. They're giving ground. They're full zone coverage. Almost picked off.
Carmelo Pace, I remember him from lacrosse season. He had a chance at a pick right there. Now 3rd and 9 for the Clippers. 35 seconds left in the second. Miles looking, throwing, and completing. He's got Michael Frankie.
Michael Frankie, the son of the athletic director at Bellport.
1st and 10 from the 40. And they'll spike it to stop the clock with 26 seconds.
This would be devastating to Smithtown right now, to have them score at the end of the half.
Nice throw that time by Miles, though.
Miles can get the ball in the air. They don't have real fancy pass plays, but they just go out to the fastest guy they can and try to hit him. And but with that running game, if they get another touchdown here, it could be a very, very rough second half.
That's the first time he targeted Frankie, and Pace just got turned around on that play.
That's right.
2nd and 10. Miles takes it himself.
That's a quarterback counter. If we could see that again, that would be great. Oh, no, they're going to go quick.
They spike it again to stop the clock, this time with just under 18 seconds left.
Great play. It's a quarterback counter. Great job. These offensive linemen just don't go straight ahead. Some of them pull, lead up on linebackers, kick out defensive ends.
Second and 10 from the 15. 17 seconds left in the half. Here's Miles looking deep. And it's broken up. Good coverage by Pace.
That time Pace played the football like he did a couple of plays ago. And the last one he got beat because he was playing the man. He was not playing the football. When you get in the secondary and somebody throws it up like that, you've got to play the football and go to it. And he's got to get some help too. They're running single man patterns.
3rd and 10 from the 15. 13 seconds left. Miles looking over the middle. That's incomplete. Once again, Pace breaks it up.
Great job, but what did he do? He played the football. He played the football when it was in the air. Take a look at it.
8 seconds left in the first 10.
There it is. Play the football.
Gets that left hand up in the air and just bats it up a little bit. Enough to get that pass off schedule. So it's 4th and 10. We're down to 8 seconds left.
This would be amazing. A Bellport field goal. Who's kicking that?
It's Romero. Low kick. It's never going to get there. And we're down to 5 seconds left in the half.
I can't tell you how critical that was for Smithtown not to give up a score there. They'll get the ball first. They should just sit on the ball for a couple of seconds here and go in and know that they're going to get the football first.
Coach Fabian told us his kicking game is coming along, but I don't know if it's coming along that much, Nick.
Well, I think that's a pressure spot, especially when you don't practice it a lot and you know you're going to be a 2-point conversion team most of the time. I'm very surprised he went for that. I thought he'd go for the end zone again.
1st and 10 Bulls. They'll kneel on the ball, and that's the end of the first half. So we've reached halftime with our score. Bellport 22, Smithtown West 7. We're going to step away and be back with some halftime coverage right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Delanto throws end zone, Fountain, touchdown!
What did we tell you?
They're after him, and they sack him. And that hands off, Leskowitz, touchdown! Lanto looking to throw. Touchdown, Massapequa! It's Nugent. Hughes throwing end zone. Touchdown, Patchogue, Medford. Sullivan, he's picked off at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Here we are at halftime, watching the Smithtown Whisperettes. As Dave Miller, my good friend who we're going to talk to, says, the 23-time national champion quick line. These girls were... So Dave, here we are watching the kick line. This is Dave Miller. Dave has been our softball coach for many years. Since retired from it, he's in our Hall of Fame. He's one of the only coaches in all of Smithtown to win 500 games, which is quite a thing, but he's also the president of the Smithtown Booster Club, and the Booster Club does so much for athletics. Dave, tell us some of the things that the Booster Club has helped us out with this year, and also what some of the events are.
Okay, well, thank you for having me on. The Booster Club has been a very, very large part of our athletic program. Things that the athletic director may not be able to afford, the Booster Club can help them out. For example, this year we purchased a 2-man sled for Smithtown East. Over the past couple of years, we donated $100,000 to the weight rooms for each high school, so we can improve those areas. And we provide $10,000 of scholarships to each school, at the end of the year for those seniors who may be deserving. Of course, our membership fee is only $25, and hopefully we can get as many people as we can into the Booster Club.
Thanks, Dave. Dave, recently we did our Hall of Fame induction. Explain that a little bit, how that process occurs.
Okay, the Hall of Fame candidates have to be at least 10 years out of high school. This past year, we nominated and selected 6 individuals. Some of them are former coaches, Ann Norton and Kathy Egan. Ann was a New York State champion in field hockey lacrosse, and Kathy Egan was a gymnastic coach and county champion many times. In addition, we have a couple of athletes who were outstanding. Kate Angela, who is a basketball player, volleyball and softball player, along with Brendan Martin, who is a great runner. So I think we look forward to more events with the Booster Club, and hopefully we can see West come back and do a job in this game.
Dave, thanks very much. I appreciate it. Dave Miller works real hard with the Booster Club. And now we can look down on the field. You'll see some of our youth football players. This is another thing the Booster Club does. We have a gentleman who works on getting kids to come to our soccer games, play football games at halftime here with the Youth Football League. So we do a lot of things now incorporating younger kids. We have great youth organizations in our town, and we're very, very, very excited to see them grow. We'll be right back in just a minute. Thank you.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Delanto throws end zone, Fountain, touchdown!
What did we tell you?
They're after him and they sack him. And that hands off, Leskowitz, touchdown! Lanto looking to throw. Touchdown, Massapequa! It's Nugent. Hughes throwing end zone. Touchdown, Patchogue, Medford. Sullivan, he's picked off at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Halftime here at Smithtown West. Smithtown West trails Bellport 22-7 on senior night here in Smithtown. Mike Trezor on hand, along with Nick Schroeder to bring you all the action. Interesting first half, Nick. You've got the scoring summary.
Interesting first half where Bellport gets on the board first with TD by Phillips, a 10-yard run. The two-point conversion was by Hunt, and so they jump out 8-0. And Smithtown comes right back down the field, and scores on a 21-yard pass from Stahl to La Prairie. And they go PAT by Schneider. So the score is 8-7 at that point. But Bellport comes right back with Phillips. From Miles on a pass, and a 2-point conversion does not make it at that point. Okay, and we go to the second quarter. Bellport scores. Phillips on a 6-yard run, and the 2-point conversion failed.
So let's talk about what's on the line for these two teams, Nick, in terms of playoff positioning in the game here tonight.
Well, according to what I see is both of these teams will make the playoffs. I think that if Smithtown, obviously if Bellport wins this game, they'll be the number 1 seed, okay? And they will play the number 8 team in the conference next week, and that would be at Bellport. Smithtown West looks to be a playoff team right now. They're playing really to play a home game. Should they come out with a victory today, they would be a home team next week, and they could move all the way up to the number 4 position. So that's really what it is. It's very tough to make a lot of space at this point in the year. Right now, Bellport has 152.56 power points. Northport is second. Lindenhurst is third. West Islip and Smithtown are about equal. West Islip plays Smithtown East tomorrow. That should be a decent ball game. There are a lot of games being played tonight in this division that'll be good. But it looks to me like Bellport. I'm a big Lindenhurst believer. I think that they come through in the playoffs. The beauty of this is that if you beat somebody and you go to the playoffs, you have a chance to play them again and get revenge for that first loss that you might have.
Yeah, we had Lindenhurst in our first game of the season. Their offense took a little while to get on track in that game, but again, it was the season opener. Once they got rolling in that game, they looked really, really good. But what's interesting to me, Nick, is both coaches were telling us during the week that both of them think this is really the deepest division in Suffolk County.
That's right. A lot of people always said that League One is the best. League One, there are some schools that are having some difficulties with their programs right now. They will definitely improve as they go along. But in this division, you could go all the way down to the number 10 team, and any one of those teams could probably go to League One and play very competitively, in my opinion. Okay, I don't know that they could go up against a William Floyd on a regular basis, but in a one-game setup, I think anybody here couldn't. This is the best conference in the county, I believe.
North Babylon, for example, is a team that absolutely nobody is talking about, but they're back on the map in this tough Division II here in Suffolk.
North Babylon has a back that just is unbelievable. It's tough to say this right now, but North Babylon scored 75 points against Smithtown West.
And that was not a basketball game.
And Smithtown West scored 49. So there weren't a lot of tackles made in that game, I don't think.
So I don't want to overemphasize it, Nick, or try to sell the drama, but how important in the second half is it going to be? You mentioned that Smithtown West deferred. They'll get the ball to start the second half. How important is it, not that they score, but at least that they put together a good drive to start the half?
Well, a good drive would be helpful. I'll take a pass in the air for 70 yards if it takes that. But I think that Bellport has changed a couple of things that they do in their pass rush. I'll talk about it in the second half a little bit and see if they continue it. But they're really getting to stall as the first half started to end.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second half and all the action right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
Lanto. Throws end zone. Fountain. Touchdown!
What did we tell you?
They're after him, and they sack him. And that hands off. Leskowitz. Touchdown! Lanto looking to throw. Touchdown, Massapequa! It's Nugent. Hughes throwing end zone. Touchdown, Patchogue Medford. Sullivan, he's picked off at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Got it.
Welcome back to halftime here at Smithtown. We've got a mighty might football game going on here at halftime.
It'll be in no time at all when these kids will be in high school. It's amazing how fast kids grow up and are able to play at the scholastic level. I failed to mention that Smithtown's score was La Prairie on a 21-yard pass from Stahl, and PAT was by Schneider. So that gave them the 7 points that they have. They will get the ball first. This will be very interesting. I think they have to score early, okay? And I think they have to make this a one-score game before they can. You know, I used to tell my players there are no 12-point plays. There are no 13-point plays. If you fall down by that, that means we got to score a couple of times to win.
What I think I hear you saying is they have to be patient here. They can't go for the home run ball. If what the defense is giving you is just a little bit at a time, take a little bit at a time.
Yeah, I think so. I think their underneath game is pretty good. With Vanderbrink back, he's gotten out of the backfield a couple of times and gotten open. Not out of the backfield, but from a wide receiver position. They have to protect their quarterback at all costs, because what's going to happen if they just become a throwing game with one quarterback back there, they will start to just tee off at the line of scrimmage as a defensive lineman and go there, because the quarterback is not as much a running threat, and so they can tee off against the pass. Not just defensively in the secondary, but I'm talking about pass rush.
And in terms of their offensive line, Nick, one of the things that's going to be key for them is the ability to slow down Hunt. We saw him be a real disruptive force from his defensive line spot, not only a sack, but a couple balls batted down as well.
Yeah, they really are fundamentally sound. All the Bellport defensive linemen, if they realize they're not going to make a sack, their hands are all in the air, and they've knocked down a couple of balls that way. I'm very impressed by the discipline that they have, particularly defensively. They're doing a great job. But don't forget, Smithtown West can put them on the board. That pass to La Prairie put them right back in the ball game at 1 point.
So as I mentioned at the outset, really nice night for football here in Smithtown. Little bit chilly, but hardly any wind, so that bodes well for Smithtown West passing game as we get a little deeper into this one.
Yep, 58 seconds left, and we're going to see some more football here. And here comes Smithtown West. I believe they're coming back.
While we have a moment here, let's mention our great T&D Sports video crew. They're out here with us every week. doing a tremendous job. Tom Bruno, Jamie Burkhart, Dave Stempel. We've got Evan Laurie on camera tonight. We've got the A-team here tonight. While we are waiting for the second half to start, we also have to send a shout out to our sponsor, Orlin Cohen, who's been with us all school year long and allowing us to bring you this exclusive broadcast. It's brought to you by Orlin Cohen Sports Medicine. They've worked on Nick in the past. They haven't worked on me, but as I see it, Nick, it's a matter of time.
Yeah, they've worked on me a couple of times.
The back of the cage, BOTC Invitational, is sponsored by College Bound Laxers, which is featuring 11-plus Division I college coaches as the top 50 out of the top 150 sophomores from Long Island and throughout the Northeast. Battle it out on December 3rd at Stony Brook with national media coverage from backofthecage.com and top lax recruits and live video coverage from T&D Sports Video. We cannot wait to be a part of this exciting event. Just about ready for the opening kickoff of the third quarter from here at Smithtown West High School, along with longtime Suffolk County coach and athletic director Nick Schroeder. Mike Trez on hand to bring you all the action, along with our T&D Sports Video entire crew.
I just want to mention something. Ronnie Muscarella is the head coach here, and he had a medical problem, and he brought Craig Perino along to be the line coach and to run the offense somewhat. Ronnie had some medical issues. Craig is now the interim head coach and doing a heck of a job taking him this far, getting a playoff berth, hopefully. And he has brought along also his son to take the job that he was going to have as an offensive and defensive line coach. There's his son right there with him. That's
Keeping
something.
it in the family here at Smithtown.
Jack LaPrairie's father is one of the coaches as well. And Jack, Sr., was a great player at Sachem High School, probably one of the best quarterbacks they've ever had. And he also played at Rutgers for 4 years.
It's taken by Nicholas. Nicholas heads to the sideline. Decent gain. And stopped by Jaden Green.
Max Nicholas.
First and 10, Smithtown from the 29 to start the third quarter. Just underway here, second half. Mike Trezza, Nick Schroeder. Smithtown West taking on Bellport. They trail 22-7, but they'll go on offense for the first time. Stahl looks right, throws right, has a completion to Briffa.
That's Briffa's second catch, I believe.
Brought down by number 5. Ball goes to the 38-yard line.
Nice
Ball
catch.
comes out of that quickly
He
from
does-
Stahl.
That's when he's at his best.
If anybody has
You throw to the first open man.
marked on the field,
There it is.
Second and 2. Tries to get Vanderbrink. It's off his hands.
it'll be third down. Once again, if anyone has a black Honda Pilot parked right behind the field, please
White on the coverage.
Again, black Honda Pilot parked on the
Caleb
field.
White's played a good game.
He's a very good player. Very good player. Defenses the pass real well. Keeps people in front of him. Plays the football when it's thrown.
Third and 2. 5 receivers in the game.
Throw it
Stahl
to Mallory.
to Mallory. Looks like he's got the first down, and he does.
It's good. Keep throwing that ball underneath, picking up first downs. Eventually somebody will get a little selfish in the secondary, try to come up and big play, and then it's time to hit for a big one. Don't try to throw the ball over the top all the time. And these guys do a good job at that. Good possession receivers. LaPrairie at the top of the screen.
Stahl now has a running back to his left. Throws it to Mallory. And Mallory picks up about 4 on the play.
Mallory's a good possession receiver. He was a running back before he became a wideout when he was younger. He still picks up big yards. Nice catch, tuck the ball away, protect the ball.
Second and 7. They'll line up Mallory in the backfield again with Stahl. Stahl looking left, throwing left sideline. Let's LaPrairie with the completion.
This is what they do best. This is what they do. Possession receivers who can turn it around with a big play if somebody misses a tackle. This is a key drive right now. Let's watch. Goes LaPrairie, moving to the sideline. Great catch, 2 hands on the ball, tucks it away. Good play.
First and 10 now from the Bellport 45. 10 minutes to play in the third. Stahl throwing right. Into double coverage, he's got him! Mallory!
Watch. Let's see this one again because Mallory's concentration is unbelievable. He is one tough athlete. Stop and go. Great job between 2 defenders, goes up to get the ball. Great play, great throw, great catch though.
First and goal from the 9. Antunes in the backfield. Throwing right side. Incomplete. Looking for Mallory again.
It'll be second down.
Pisola now into the game at receiver. He'll line up in the slot to the left.
Mallory's in the backfield now, and so he's going to draw a little different kind of coverage. They're hoping the linebacker has to pick him up. He's a number 2 receiver to this side, the bottom of your screen.
Second and 9. Stahl bounces one into the end zone. Intended for Mallory.
Yeah, he was open. He was open.
3rd and 9, big play coming up. Mallory lined up in the backfield. LaPrairie to the near sideline. Stahl. Chased out of the pocket. They've got him by the shirt. He just gets it away, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass by Stahl. 4th down coming up. Heavy pressure in the backfield.
Let's see, Nick. Was that Hunt putting the heat on him again?
Yes, it was. There he is, hands in the air, but he gets a hold of him that time. Referees are talking. There may have been a penalty. Yeah, good. You want me to move over?
4th and 9. Huge play in this ball game coming up right here.
Mallory going back to the slot now.
LaPrairie next to it. 3 receivers left side. On 4th and 9. We've got a timeout, and it's a Smithtown West timeout. We're going to step away, and we'll be back with more action right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
As I mentioned, Nick, huge play coming up here on 4th and 9.
Mallory's got to go out there as a wideout, I think, now.
Smithtown West back on the field. Clippers just breaking the huddle now and getting back on the field.
Mallory back out to the slot now.
Mallory and LaPrairie to the right side. 3 receivers to the left side. It's Vanderbrink in the slot. Fourth and 9. Here's Stahl. Throw in end zone, nearly picked off. And it's incomplete.
Here we go. Trying to go to Vanderbrink. Ball.
I believe that was Jason Hunt putting the heat on Stahl once again. He's been an absolute beast all night.
I remember Jamie Fabian saying, just keep an eye on Hall. Usually he'll be where the action is.
Clippers back on the offense. 9:22 left in the third. 1st and 10. Hand off to Phillips. They've got him quickly, and they stop him. Nice play that time by Chris Bassandella.
Second and 10. This is a big play here. You want them to try to punt, if they do punt, from the end zone. It's a very big play right now.
2nd and 9. Phillips and Hunt in the backfield with Miles. Miles throws quickly, right side. And nice tackle that time by LaPrairie. We've got a flag down on the play.
Let's see what it is. That guy. That wide receiver is holding, I believe.
So that's going to back up Bellport. Mike Stein, our lead official, gives us the call. It is holding on Bellport, and it is going to back them up half the distance. Second and 14. Here's Miles with a little shovel to Phillips. Phillips is spun around and knocked down.
Good play. Setting the edge that time. He He tries to go, but they set the edge and they bring people to the ball. Great job. Great job by the Smithtown West defense.
I believe Shook was in on a tackle, as was Toplansky. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Miles going nowhere. They've got him stopped, and Bellport is going to have to kick it away.
Very interesting. Great job by Smithtown West. Flattened out. Didn't get the corner. The running back wanted the corner. Let's watch the defense flatten out. They attack. They flatten out and make the play. Great job. A lot of people on the ball. That was missing in the first half.
Bellport is not punted yet, but the punter is our buddy Hunt. So let's see what he has up his sleeve. 3 personal protectors in front of him. They bounce it to him. It's out of the end zone. It's a safety.
I was just going to say to you, Mike, that the scariest thing as a coach is the kid who snaps the ball. If he doesn't get it done, you go nowhere, and I can't tell you how many games have been decided on a bad snap. Let's watch what happens.
You know, it's a strange thing there, Nick. It looked like one of the personal protectors moved over and got in his way, and he couldn't see the snap coming to him.
But I thought the ball bounced on the way there.
Bad snap for sure, but the 3 guys lined up in front of him.
Right.
I think the guy all the way on the left side of the formation got in his way.
He could have, yeah. Basically, those guys are there to just take up space and have people run around them. Why they move, I don't know.
In either case, it's 2 points for Smithtown West, and they now trail 22-9, so they trail by 11. So a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal would put you even in this game.
After the safety from their own 20.
And now Smithtown West is also going to get really good field position, as Bellport is going to have to figure out a way to get this away.
If you have a punter, you can punt the ball. Here's another rule that people don't realize. If you fair catch, you can kick a field goal, get a free kick. Let's see what happens.
They're going to kick it away with Romero.
Yeah,
Romero puts it in the air. It's handled by Nicholas. Nicholas down the right sideline. Nice return, almost to the 40.
Great job. If we can take a look at that, that would be great.
Nicholas takes the ball to his own 40-yard line, brings it about 18 or so yards into Clipper
Good
territory.
job.
Ball will be down at about the Clipper.
Great second effort. Great job. Smithtown West
Offense on the field.
inside
33 left in the third.
inside the 50.
9 Clippers.
So special teams are not coming up big for Bellport right now.
1st and 10, Smithtown from the Bellport 42. 6.5 left in the third. Stahl throws it right side, and it's broken up nicely.
Intended for Briffa. Coverage by number 22. That's Kyle Brown.
Kyle Brown on the coverage makes a nice stop. Just got his hand in there. Second and 10 from the 42.
Vanderbrink's in the backfield now. He's the guy who's going to come out of the backfield. Mallory's back out at his wide receiver spot.
Stahl puts it up.
Incomplete
He's
pass
looking for
intended
Mallory, and
Stahl.
it's incomplete.
Intended for Jack Mallory. Be third down for the Bulls.
That time they had two guys in the backfield with Stahl, looking to protect him for just a little bit longer, Nick.
I think they're in a zone situation. They're just going to give ground and not get beat over the top. That's what Bellport looks like they're going to do. And something could be open mid-range.
Stahl keeps it down the right sideline and turns it into a gain.
Number 12, check that, quarterback carry by Stahl. Takes it himself. Across the 35-yard line.
Not putting anybody on the quarterback.
Ball will actually be spotted at the 38 to be fourth down coming up for the Bulls in about 6.
Their secondary coverage, Bellport, is very good. They're just not going to give up a score.
4th and 6 from the 38. Tremendously big play in this game coming up right now.
Let's get the play.
Breffa is the receiver to the near sideline. Mallory is inside of him. 3 receivers to the left. Stahl looking right, throwing right. Incomplete.
Pass intended for Mallory. It'll be turnover on downs. The Bellport offense onto the field at their own 38-yard line with 6:10 left in the third quarter.
Looking for Mallory again. Mr. Reliable was not able to connect with him that time.
They are playing like deep zone coverage. They're letting the ball be thrown and then reacting to the ball. They're doing a nice job, Bellport, at times.
So Smithtown West gets a great return to give him good field position, but can't capitalize on it. Bellport now has the ball back. Here's Phillips. Phillips is grabbed by the ankles.
Mallory on the play.
Dante Phillips.
Will Fitzsimmons came up and made that play. Sorry.
Fitzsimmons, the first guy to greet him.
Number
Yep.
4, Will Fitzsimmons on the first 10. Ball will be on the 41-yard line. About a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7.
Vanderbrink does a good job really taking on 2 blockers and allowing Fitzsimmons to come up and make that play.
2nd and 7. Now from the 41. 6:05 left in the third. Miles pitches it last minute to Phillips. No gain on that play. Nice work by that defensive front. It's Bassendella again in there on the stop. And we've got a flag down coming in late.
77, that's Chris
Bassendella's upset. I think they're going to get him for a face mask.
I think so.
Boy, this is going to be really interesting. Let's see if we can get another look at this, and let's see if we can see if Bassendella was dirty at the end of this play.
I don't know about that.
Penalty is going to be against Smithtown West. Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Ball will go into the Bulls territory. Be a first down for the Clippers.
Yeah,
Ball will be at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
make a great play like that. It was really a good defensive play. Could have been like he was theatrical about it, but I don't know exactly what the call was.
1st and 10. Miles passes along the sideline, has his receiver, who's driven out of bounds by Pace. It's Frankie again on the reception.
Pushed out by Carmelo Pace, number 7.
Gain of 6 on that play.
2nd and 4.
Boy, what a bad time to have that call against you. You had them stopped. You had them pinned. 2nd and 4 for Bellport. Miles airs it out. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass by Miles.
Fitzsimmons on the cover.
Fitzsimmons doing a great job back there.
Fitzsimmons and Phillips.
Mallory was also underneath it.
Down. Coming up.
Fitzsimmons is playing a good game.
Going for Hunt, and he couldn't haul it in. Third and 4 from the 44. Miles to Phillips. Phillips has the first down, bullying his way. He's gang tackled, but he has the first down for the Clippers.
Again, offensive line, the best thing they do, they're not great pass blockers, but they do come off the football. Up to the 2nd level is the center. Great job. Great job. That is Bellport football.
First and 10. Now from the Smithtown West 31. Bellport in the white. Moves right to left. Miles keeps it. Miles, couple nifty moves, and he's got another first down before Phillips brings him down.
That's actually a called play. That's quarterback draw. Watch it. We'll see the lineman kick out there. Quarterback draw. That's a predetermined play. Great job. Good call.
First and 10 from the 17. We're down to 4 minutes left in the third. Bellport leads 22-9 and looking to add to that lead. Handoffs to Phillips, straight up the gut. Nice gain up the middle before Fitzsimmons and others bring him down.
Brought down by number 76, Martin Shook.
When in doubt for Bellport, run the ball. They like to throw it more than I thought they would tonight, but I'll tell you what, their running game inside, those big people up front, are doing one heck of a job.
Luis Rodriguez, 6'1", 315, Nick.
Yeah, big boy.
He's been moving people all night long. 2nd and 4. Here's Phillips, picking his way in for the score.
Touchdown, Bellport. 10-yard touchdown. By number 10, Dante Phillips.
Look at the hole that opens up for Phillips. Practically untouched, and he puts Bellport up 3 scores.
Rivera will attempt the extra point.
Right there, Rodriguez.
It'll be Romero for the extra point. Extra point is up. It is good. And Bellport up 29-9. 3 minutes left in the third. We'll step away and bring you more action right after this break.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
Delanto throws end zone, Fountain, touchdown!
What did we tell you?
They're after him, and they sack him. And that hands off, Leskowitz, touchdown! Lanto looking to throw. Touchdown, Massapequa! It's Nugent. Hughes throwing end zone. Touchdown, Patchogue, Medford. Sullivan, he's picked off at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! 9-9. Bellport leads 29-9. 3 minutes left in the third. From here at Smithtown West, Mike Trezza, Nick Schroeder on hand. Don't forget, folks, we've got exciting playoff action coming your way over the next couple weeks. Kickoff is handled by Mallory. Mallory does a little spin move, gets it out across the 30.
And brought down by number 81. That's Javon Solomon. Comes to about the 31-yard line or so.
Salomon on the stop for Bellport.
It's going to be very tough right now for Smithtown because they're just going to be coming. They're going to be coming up front. They're not even going to play the run, I don't think, and they may even send a fifth guy from that front up in there. Very tough to do against twins like this when you get two receivers to the bottom of the screen and two receivers up top.
1st and 10, Smithtown from their own 33. Stahl throws left. It's off the hands of the receivers. Is it picked off? No, they're saying just incomplete. He's going that time for George Cilios.
Coverage by number 10. It'll be second down.
Oof. I don't know about that one.
That looked like that went off the receiver right into the lap of the defender, but ball might have contacted the ground there in between.
They're going to bring 5 now. Nope.
2nd and 10. Stahl on the run. Tries to get Mallory. He's double covered, and that's incomplete. Antunes in there at running back, mostly to keep some of these defensive linemen off of Stahl's back, but they're all over him.
You know, they're not even bringing a fifth player. They're just doing it with their front right now. And they're playing deep zone behind it, I believe.
3rd and 10. Looking for LaPrairie. He's got him. First down. He's down the left sideline.
Great
You can
throw.
see that play developing, Nick.
Yep, they bring LaPrairie inside and then back out again.
39-yard play. It'll be a Bulls first down. That is a Clipper 47-yard line.
Great throw and catch, great pattern, great scheme.
A nice move by LaPrairie to give that one tackler the slip. 1st and 10 from the 46. Stahl dumps it off to Vanderbrink, and he's caught from behind. Alex Brigadier.
Alex Brigadier and Rodriguez have made plays all night long.
Ball backs up to the 49-yard line. Got a 4-yard loss. It'll be second down and 14.
Brigadier looking like the general on that play. 2nd and 14. Stahl in trouble, gets out of it and slides down. Turns it into a short gain.
Braden Stahl, the quarterback carry. Gets up to about the original line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard shy. 3rd down and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Smart play that time by Stahl, not to get himself in trouble.
And also protected the ball on the way down. That's so key. I see so many quarterbacks running around with the ball in one hand, and it really is not the way to go. Usually you see those people fumble, and then they don't play quarterback anymore.
3rd and 11. Going left sideline, looking for LaPrairie, and that's incomplete.
4th down for the Bulls, about 11. 52 seconds left in the quarter. Cheerleaders coming up in about 52 seconds.
Phillips has had some night too, both offensively and defensively.
Fourth and 11 from the 48. LaPrairie in motion. Stahl, right sideline.
Pass complete.
Pass is complete to Briffa for a 1st down.
Nope.
Tackles number 5, that's Andrew McLaurin. Ball spotted. 1st down territory.
Okay, let's watch here. Good play, defensive back right there.
8-yard line. Receivers talking over.
That will. "46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 29-9, Bellport.
So Bellport will take over on downs. 1st and 10 from their own 38 after that incompletion. Miles throws it right side. His pass is off the mark, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
I'm very surprised that Bellport's not just running the ball right now. Why are you throwing the ball at this point? Give them a chance to pick it off and come down and make it a close game, or what?
It seems kind of silly after they've run it successfully all night long to stop the clock, as you say, Nick. And especially, what are you going to pick up on that play? 3-4 yards? In either case, it's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Down to 43 seconds left in the 3rd. Miles, they're after him, and they got him for a loss.
Number 40.
By number 10.
Nick Zins, the linebacker.
Number 40, Nick Zins. Ball will drop back to about the 34-yard, 33-yard line. Got a 9-yard loss, 3rd and 19.
Bellport's not going to run another play here, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Our score after 3. Bellport 29, Smithtown West 9. We'll step away and be back with the fourth right after this. You're watching T&D Sports Video Production, Friday Night Lights Game of the Week.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
Delanto throws end zone, Fountain, touchdown!
What did we tell you?
They're after him, and they sack him. And that hands off, Leskowitz, touchdown! Lanto looking to throw. Touchdown, Massapequa! It's Nugent. Hughes throwing end zone. Touchdown, Patchogue, Medford. Sullivan, he's picked off at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Welcome back to Smithtown West. Mike Trezon hand along with Nick Schroeder for our Friday Night Lights Game of the Week. We start the fourth quarter with the home team Smithtown West trailing Bellport 29-9.
And we're in a third down and 15 situation right now for Bellport.
Let's see what Bellport will do here. Will they put it up? Miles. He does put it up deep, and it's going to be picked off by Mallory. Mallory is dragged down by Solomon. Good thing, too, or he would have been off to the races. I guess they figure that's equivalent to a punt in that spot, but it's only third down, Nick.
It was only third down, and they should have thrown the ball underneath. I mean, they were sitting back there waiting for something like that.
Smithtown West back on the offense, 1st and 10 from their own 22. They trail by 20. Still plenty of time left in this game. They need a drive that's effective, and they need it quick. That ball goes off the hands of the defender. I believe it was Phillips on the coverage.
Yeah, Phillips is a good two-way player. Braden Stahl.
Risky throw there. Incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stahl has Antunes in the backfield with them. Stahl lets it go. He's got LaPrairie. Or check it. It's actually Briffa with the reception.
I think that's his 4th reception, 3rd or 4th reception today.
First and 10, Smithtown from their own 35. Down to 11 and a half left in the game. Braden Stahl at QB. Antunes to his left. Now LaPrairie in motion. Throws it right side. Looking for Briffa again, and this time he can't connect. Nick Briffa, just a junior, so he'll be part of this passing attack next year here at Smithtown West.
So will Mallory, and so will Stahl, the quarterback. And a lot of good linemen that are underclassmen as well.
La Prairie in motion, left to right. Stahl looking over the middle and throwing. Going for La Prairie, it's incomplete.
It'll be third down.
Risky throw with 3 men all around the ball that time.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing so deep, it's incredible.
The Bellport crowd, you see them on the opposite side of the field trying to keep warm. They've had a lot to cheer about.
They travel pretty well. They've got a lot of people. Bellport's a great place to watch a football game from, and these people come to most of the away games.
3rd and 10. 2 in the backfield with Stahl. Stahl puts it up right side. La Prairie complete.
And I believe that's a first down. You're not going to throw over them. So you take what you can get. A little out pattern there. Great throw, great catch. Gives them a first down.
1st and 10, Smithtown from their own 47. 11 minutes left in the game. They trail by 20 against Bellport. Here's Stahl. Dumps it off short. Vanderbrink down the right sideline. He makes one man miss. Vanderbrink cuts it back inside. And he's dragged down from behind inside the 20.
Vanderbrink. He has not been with them the last couple of weeks. They sure did miss him. A little screen action. Linemen are downfield.
We've got a flag coming in late, and that one's coming back.
Might be a holding call against the Bulls.
And we've also got a Smithtown West player shaking up. It's Vanderbrink.
Ball's going to be brought back to about the 41-yard line.
Trainer looking at him over there. Vanderbrink, as I said, returned from an injury, but has been playing a heck of a game tonight.
First and 16 from the 41. Stahl has one back each side of him. Stahl throws it near side, trying to get it to Mallory, but he's short. That pass might have been tipped.
Now let's take a look at that. It could have been a defensive lineman that tipped it early. They're bringing the outside linebacker as well. Hands in the air. Yep, you're right.
I believe it's our old buddy Hunt.
Yeah, he's. That's all I've been doing, looking for him if a big play is there. He's certainly around the football most of the evening.
You don't have to hunt hard to find Hunt. 2nd and 16. Stahl lets it go over the middle, trying to get it to Mallory. He's short.
Looking for Mallory. It'll be third down and 16 coming up.
.10:02 left in the game. And we've got a 3rd down and 16 situation.
Stahl bombing away deep for La Prairie, and that ball's broken up. Beautiful defense by Phillips.
Phillips is all over the place. Let's watch. They're just going to give ground. They're going to give ground. They're going to give ground. Now he can play the ball. There it is. Great job. Great job by Phillips. Good defensive back. Just a good all-around football player.
Mallory is going to kick it away on 4th and 16 with just under 10 minutes left in the game. Gets off a high kick, but it doesn't travel very far. It sails out of bounds just inside the 45, actually closer to the 50.
And you can bet that Bellport's going to run the ball.
Ball will be placed at the 50-yard line for the Clipper offense.
So the Clippers are going to get great field position here. Right at midfield, they'll take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, we got 2 backs in the backfield. Our friend Hall.
Miles keeps it himself. Not a lot happening there, and he's stopped after a pickup of 1.
At this point, you've got to grab for the football. You've got time running out on you. Bellport's going to use up a lot of time in the huddle now. They're going to come to the line of scrimmage. They'll probably go on a long count. And they're not going to do anything other than try to control the football here on the ground. And
2nd and 9. Here's Phillips.
Dante Phillips on the carry.
Stopped by Nick Zins
Tackled by number 40, Nick Zins.
after a pickup of 7.
7-yard gain. Ball's on the 43-yard line. 3rd down.
3rd and about 4 yards to go.
Here's Phillips. Pounding his way for that 1st down.
They're going to run this clock down as far as they can. It's 1st and 10.
Ball crosses the 40-yard line. And that'll be a Bellport 1st down. 1st and 10 and 39. 8:11 left in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 from the 39. 8 minutes left in the game. Bellport on the drive. They lead by 20 over the host Bulls. One back each side of Miles. Hands off to Hunt. Hunt slips one tackler. Nice move along the left sideline.
Number 35, Jason Hunt.
As we've said many times tonight, Hunt will take you to the action, whether he's not carrying the ball or blocking. That time he carried it. He's a good back himself. He's also a great defensive player. This is a team that has a lot of two-way players.
Bellport's put together a lot of these slow, methodical drives here this evening, and they lead by 20. 7.5 left in this game.
You could bet the offensive linemen to say, we'll carry you the rest of the way. Let's just keep running the ball. No need to throw it. No need to use up anything but time.
Here's Phillips.
There you go.
Phillips! Down the left sideline, in for the touchdown! Captain Phillips, now I am the captain. Look me in the eye.
Fighter number 10, Dante Phillips. Romero for the point.
Romero for the extra point. It is good. Bellport up 36-9. We're going to step away and be back with more right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Here's the kick from Romero. It's taken on the fly by Pace. Pace a couple moves. Actually, it's Mallory. Mallory heads for the near sideline and crosses the 40.
Runs out of bounds at the 40-yard line. An 18-yard return to the Bulls offense. Come onto the field with 7:23 left in regulation.
This game will just about clinch first place for Bellport. They'll be the number one seed.
At their own 40.
A lot of good teams in this division, though. Lindenhurst's a good team. Northport's a good team. Half Hollow Hills East is not a bad team. North Babylon has a star running back. So these playoffs will be exciting. Smithtown West will get an away game.
1st and 10. Throw right side is broken up and nearly picked off. Stahl getting a little careless with some of those passes now. It is Alan Bootwell on the breakup. Second and 10. Smithtown West still from the 40. Throw is near side. That's Mallory. He's got it.
No.
Actually, check it. It's LaPrairie. Picks up 5 on the play. We'll call it 3rd and 4 from the 45.
They go back to cover 3. They're just going to give ground.
Throw right side.
Incomplete pass. Intended for Dean
Dean Schaefer, the intended target. Officials
They called
unsure
it a
about
catch.
whether that one was complete.
Yeah, I think they're going to call this a catch.
Looks like Eno will get the reception, and that's going to move the chains for the Bulls. First down.
So he catches it. He juggled it on the way down, but they called it a catch.
An 8-yard gain, ball's on the 47-yard line of the Clippers.
1st and 10, Smithtown from their own 47. Or should I say from the Bellport 47. Stahl is chased out of the pocket, and they got him from behind, and he loses the ball, but Smithtown gets it back. David Weeks, the right guard, pounced on that ball.
Can we see this one? Here we come. Got to keep two hands on the football. There it is. One hand, you fall to the ground, you fumble. Luckily, Smithtown recovers.
Second and 34. You're going to have to try to get little pieces of it over the next couple downs. Stahl, right side, has a reception to Mallory. Picks up about 10 of those.
Going into this game, Mallory had the most catches in Suffolk County.
46 coming in for nearly 1,000 yards. 10 TDs for him, 10 TDs for LaPrairie coming into this game.
LaPrairie is the leading interceptor in the county. That's some combination out there, but Bellport has done a great job. Bellport is a physical, quick team, and they're going to be trouble in the playoffs.
Stahl, they're after him again. He fires it up, and he has a completion. It's LaPrairie this time.
Great catch, he stays with it. That was a mesh play. Comes back for the ball. Great job.
1st and 10, Smithtown. Now from the Bellport 37. Down to 4:45 left in this game. They trail by 27, looking to get something on the board here. Stahl throws on the run. Incomplete. He was looking for Joe Van Cott.
Second down coming up for the Bulls. Under 5 to play.
Second and 10 situation.
Stahl fires downfield. He's got LaPrairie. LaPrairie just knocked out of bounds. Otherwise, he was gone. Touchdown saving tackle by Anderson.
Great catch by LaPrairie. Good concentration.
First and 10 from the 11.
4:14 left in the game. Cameras on LaPrairie.
On the field,
We're going to step away and be back with the final 4 minutes and change right after this.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Here we are back at the fourth quarter. Smithtown moving the ball down the field. I'll take a moment here to thank a number of people who make these games possible here at Smithtown with great crowds, time after time, great spectacles. Dr. Mark Secor, Superintendent of Schools, new Athletic Director, James Lambert, John Cody, the building principal here at Smithtown West.
First and 10. Stall. Looking to get somebody open. Now takes off with it down the right sideline and turns it into a 4, 5, maybe even 6-yard gain.
Our announcer, and you don't see this very much, an assistant principal is our announcer, Mr. Chris Elsasser, who's a great proponent for activities here in the school and helps out here as our announcer. Anne-Marie Freund, assistant principal, Dr. Mike Freiberg, assistant principal, and Joe Callahan, who had his hands full with a couple of players tonight, as our athletic trainer.
2nd and 7. Bulls. Stall gets it off quick. End zone. Touchdown, La Prairie.
Okay, let's watch the pattern La Prairie runs. Double move. Great catch.
Schneider for the PAT. Schneider's kick is up. It's good. 36-16.
I'll tell you, Bellport's an outstanding team, but Smithtown, with a lot of young kids playing, is going to be a force to really contend with next year. And in the playoffs, they're very possibly could knock somebody off. I'm really impressed with Bellport. Bellport has an outstanding offensive line, some big stars who run with the ball. Phillips and Miles, both outstanding. Of course, the player of the game is your favorite guy, who we had to watch all day long. Yeah, Jason Hunt. Their coaches told us to watch Jason Hunt. You usually tell how well we're doing by how well he plays. Well, I couldn't tell what he was better at. As a wide receiver, a defensive end, he's just a really good football player, and they have a lot of talented kids, Bellport.
Oh, he was in Smithtown's backfield all night.
Yeah.
Justin Miles deep to receive for the Clippers.
Stahl is going to be seeing Hunt in his sleep tonight. Akalaki with again the onside kick. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to accomplish with that, Nick. Explain that one to me.
What, kicking an onside kick?
Yeah, they've been doing that since the opening kickoff, though.
Yeah. You know, I think initially they were afraid to kick it to their big guns down there, and they hung in there for a while doing that. But this point right here, you don't want to give them the ball at midfield and have them end the game here. I think two or three first downs will probably end it for Smithtown. Not that it's 36-16, but they still battle and want to get the ball back again.
1st and 10 Bellport from their own 48. Hand off to Phillips. That's what you have to do with Phillips. You have to wrap him up before he can get going. That time they did.
We want to thank all of our fans for supporting the team throughout the season, providing a great atmosphere here for our student athletes at Smithtown High School West varsity football games.
Second and 7. We're down to 3:15 left in the game. Got a flag before that play can get underway. Is that a delay on Bellport?
I don't see a signal by any referee.
Well, the flag did come in. They're backing them up 5. I think it might be a delay. Let's see what Mike Stein has to say. Mike Stein does not have a lot to say. Here's Phillips. Nice tackle by Fitzsimmons. Under 3 left in the game. Bellport trying to drain this clock with Justin Miles at QB. He's done a really nice job all night. Let's give him a pop.
He's had some key plays in the game. He's thrown the ball better than I thought. Miles was converted from a running back to a quarterback.
There's the handoff left side. Out close to another first down.
Under 2 minutes, 1:58 and counting.
Want to remind you one more time, folks, that we're going to have exciting playoff action coming your way over the next couple weeks. If you want to find out what our playoff schedule is like, go to tdsportsvideoproductions.com, and we'll have all the info on there as soon as we can get it to you this week. Here's Phillips once again. Actually, it is Jaden Green on the carry, and Green rumbles his way inside the 10.
We have an injury on the field.
Green, as you can see, a much bigger back than Phillips. Not the speed of Phillips, but I'll tell you, I would get out of the way if I saw that guy coming at me, Nick.
They have a lot of talented kids.
We've got a kid down on the field. We're going to step away. Actually, we're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep it right in our booth.
All right, let's go.
There you are. You look good, Nick.
Not bad. Not bad. You should have seen me a couple of years ago. I was about 260 sitting up here. Am I right?
Yeah. 260.
Yeah, just about.
How'd you take
maybe
it off?
I don't eat. No, I
That's not a
changed my
great
diet. I
strategy,
did
I
a
have to
whole
say.
I did a whole bunch of things that are all good. Ride my bike like 100 miles a week.
Any pickleball for you?
Not yet. I'm not that old.
No, I just got into it.
Did you?
Yeah, I played 3 times in the past week,
Did you?
and I just bought it last week.
Did you? My wife wants to play. That'd be terrible. My wife's a phys ed teacher. She'll probably beat me. It'd be ridiculous.
Oh, I thought you meant it would be terrible because she would play terribly.
No, she wouldn't play terribly. She'd want to beat me at everything. You should see my granddaughters. They tear me apart. I let them score in basketball, and they think they're really doing well. You know, so that's what I've come to in my athletic career, playing my granddaughters.
Oh, but my wife and I, whenever we would go to the park, we would see people playing this
I went down to
pickleball, and
yeah.
I said, why don't we give it a try? And, you know, it really is a lot of fun. It's great exercise.
First time I really saw it was I was down in Georgia. My son lives on St. Simon's Island, and they had this recreational thing for senior citizens, and there was like 75 and above, and they were online to play pickleball. There was like 100 people waiting to play on these courts that they had down there.
I thought it was just for much older people as well, but I've seen a lot of younger folks playing that. Dan Fuellner was the player shaken up. We hope Dan is okay. Bellport in the victory formation, getting set to take a knee. They snap it to Miles. He'll kneel down.
Miles takes a knee.
We're under a minute to play. He'll have to do that once more, maybe twice.
It'd be interesting the matchup for next week because a lot depends on the results of games tomorrow. So keep an eye on Newsday for who the playoff berths go to and where the games will be next week. I mean, it's conceivable that people could play the same team again.
The Bellport crowd across the way gets loud. They show their appreciation after a 36-16 victory by the Clippers over the hosts, Smithtown West. So we're going to step away and we'll be back to wrap things up right after this.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
(36-16) the final score. You see it there on your screen. Nick, Smithtown West was able to keep it close for a little while, but in the third quarter, Bellport able to pull away. Let's take a look at how it happened.
Yeah, Bellport opened up the ball game in the first half with Phillips scoring 3 touchdowns. They had a 2-point conversion in the first half. Phillips continued his hard work in the third and fourth quarters. So tonight, Phillips scored the majority of points that were scored by Bellport. And that was a story. And when a running back can run like that, it means that the offensive line has dominated things. LaPrairie played a good game for Smithtown West. Stahl is back next year. He's going to be a very good quarterback. Mallory will be back next year with a number of linemen and people who got some key action this year. But it's been a pleasure working with you again, Mike, and hopefully we get a great playoff game.
That's going to do it. Our final score once again from here at Smithtown West. Bellport 36, Smithtown West 16. Our producer engineer is Tom Bruno. Our technical director, Jamie Burkhardt. Our cameraman, Dave Stempel. Also, Evan Laurie. For everyone here at T&D Sports Video Productions, including my partner, the great Nick Schroeder. This is Mike Trezza thanking you for watching. We will see you with some playoff action next week.